I'm kind of in tune with Cypress's audience, and it's interesting to see what's happening right now. It's becoming not just second generation, third generation Cypress Hill fans. The little kids that are coming out, and it's the parents of our generation that want to bring their kids to witness this history.
Yeah, for sure.
So when that's talked about, they want them to witness it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I see that more and more.
That was a trip, seeing people bringing their kids, and when we were doing the meet and greets, some of the fathers were showing up with their sons. I'm bringing my boy to his first Cypress Hill concert, and some families came even. You know what I mean? Like bringing their young kids. I'm like, God damn.
One of my favorite stories was at a meet and greet, B, like you're saying, was a father and son duo. Except that he explained to you, B, you'll remember, the story was that he had to sneak out to go see Cypress Hill perform, and he didn't want his son to have to do that, so he took his son to his first Cypress Hill, and he had the tickets, so they had their tickets, each of their first Cypress Hill concert. So it's that generational thing that you're starting to see.
If your parent brought you to see a Cypress Hill show, you better be thinking your parent is cool as fuck.
Yeah, you got some cool parents.
Your parent is taking you to see the blown out show where, the songs are aggressive and we're smoking lots of weed on stage. I mean,
imagine that.
That's pretty open. That's pretty open. Like my father would never have allowed some shit like that. Are you kidding me? You're going to see who?
Hell, you're not. Nah, it's always cool because you remember your first shows. You know what I mean? There's always I remember my first concert I went. You know what I mean? That's something you never forget.
What was your first concert, Julio?
First concert I went to was Rick James headlining Zap. This is before he was Roger. And the Gap Band at the Forum.
Oh,
incredible show.
I already know. Like Send Dog's mom wouldn't have appreciated him going to one of our shows if he was a kid.
Nah.
She'd be like, "Where are you going?"
My mom's too. My mom's would be like, "Hey, you ain't going to that."
She went to one show and saw the whole thing.
It's different. You're in the group, but I'm saying if you were just a fan of this thing called Cypress Hill, she would shit on you for going, boy.
You want $20 for what?
Yeah.
I mean, not shit on you in the sense of like the way that,
She would have prayed for his forgiveness, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I actually growing up, I did have a Cypress Hill. It was Cheech and Chong.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
And she would get pissed if I wore the shirt or watched the movie or talked to my friends about it or something. She would just get mad. And, you know what I mean? But eventually, with us, she got to eventually understand, what it is that we've done for the culture and how important the culture is, not just to the human, but to the world and all that.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I get it now. I understand it. And, at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, that's where it all hit her. Like, oh, wow, okay, I get it now.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's not more, it ain't a thing about getting high or, it's a culture,
Yeah.
I was happy that she saw that.
Yo, Sin, did your moms think Be Real was the bad friend?
No.
He was older. He had to be the bad friend.